So is the keto diet really gonna skyrocket your cholesterol levels like so many people say? Well, let's really break it down and see what's actually happening within the body, because it's not the case. Hey, it's DeLauer with Cali'flour Foods, and today we're gonna be breaking down the truth behind atherosclerosis. All right, so the first thing we have to look at is that saturated fat is not the enemy, okay? The ketogenic diet, of course, has a good amount of saturated fat in it. You're probably consuming some cheeses, you're probably consuming some animal fats and things like that, yada, yada. Okay, the fact of the matter is that the saturated fats aren't the culprit. Saturated fats don't just flow through your bloodstream and clog your arteries like a lot of the mainstream will say that they do. It's quite a bit different from that. You see, saturated fats are very, very important to our brain, very, very important to our nervous system, very important to a lot of functions within the body. Saturated fats do not become an issue unless we already have a good amount of inflammation within the body. See, let me break some stuff down. When you look at how cholesterol works, you've got the HDL and the LDL cholesterol. HDL cholesterol is what goes around and picks up the excess fats, the excess cholesterol, and delivers them back to the liver for processing. That's why it's called the good cholesterol, because HDL scoops up the excess and brings it back. It is good, it does a very good thing. LDL, the bad cholesterol, is not bad though. See, LDL got a rap for being the bad cholesterol because it delivers cholesterol to the cell, delivers cholesterol to the other parts of the body. So that implies that cholesterol in general is a terrible thing. Cholesterol is very important and very, very critical to healthy function and to living for a long period of time. Now, where LDL gets bad is only if we have high levels of inflammation. So let me explain. LDL travels through the bloodstream and it gets to the specific site in which it needs to go to. Okay, cells have LDL receptors. So the LDL receptor collects the LDL particle. Okay, now if there is inflammation, what ends up happening is then the LDL builds and triggers inflammation surrounding it. So if you already have inflammation, you're gonna have swelling of the arterial wall, okay, that endothelial layer. So what's gonna happen is then the inflammation actually clogs the artery. The plaque is a result of the inflammation and the LDL forming with the inflammation. It's not the LDL itself. What's interesting is when you look at the ketogenic diet, beta-hydroxybutyrate, which is the main ketone body that's produced on a ketogenic diet, is a massive suppressor of inflammation. Studies have shown time and time again that TNF1 alpha, nuclear factor kappa B, all these inflammatory markers are reduced when beta-hydroxybutyrate or ketones are present. This means that ketosis modulates inflammation so that the fats that you do consume and the cholesterols that are coming in the body and are functioning aren't going to get stuck. So you actually have less chance when you're actually eating healthy on a ketogenic diet. And then that leads us to the fact that food can't taste good on a ketogenic diet, that you just have to eat boring old stuff and that you're never going to be able to enjoy the food you used to enjoy. Well, that's exactly why I'm an endorser of Cali'flour Foods. You see, when it comes down to being able to taste amazing food while still being on a ketogenic diet, these guys nailed it. Took a cauliflower crust and elevated it to another level. Not only created amazing flavors, but also put it in a way where it truly is low carb, moderate fat, and moderate protein, exactly where we need to be to thrive on a ketogenic diet. So make sure that you check out Cali'flour Foods and give their crust a try. But also make sure you check out their pasta and their other line of products that are now coming out as they're taking the world by storm. I'll see you in the next Cali'flour Foods video.